Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd, and you have to color me disappointed as I make this video. We just got news a couple of days ago that the Bad Wolf Productions is going to present the war between the land and the sea beginning December 7th and going through December 26th on the BBC. If you live in the UK, you will see it on those dates. If you live anywhere else, Disney Plus will present it sometime in 2026. We don't know exactly when. Now, generally speaking, for most of the time that I have been a fan of Doctor Who, I've seen it often months after it was originally aired in the UK. But since I've been doing this channel, we have had the advantage of having, since Christopher Eccleston, have been able to get Doctor Who within about the same week as it aired in the UK by BBC America for a time, and it's moved around a little bit now on Disney Plus. We would get it practically at the same time. Now, this caused some problems in Britain. I understand that the usual Saturday night time for Doctor Who to come on would be after Disney had provided it, generally by, say, midnight before. So I understand the concern about the fact that the people in the UK who pay a license fee for their television do not care for the idea that they would see something later than when it was available to everybody else. And as a reviewer of such things, and with someone who has a number of subscribers from the UK, this is something that is kind of hurtful to my business here. If I could call it a business, I doubt really. And don't really care about the money on it, but I do these things so that people watch them. And if I have to come 2 months later to review something that everybody in Britain has seen, half of my audience won't watch it, most likely, or even remember the shows by then. Who knows how good they're going to be. So it's disappointing to me that by the time I get to see them and be able to review them, it will be an old hat to most of our friends in the UK. So I don't know why they had to do it this way. Obviously, technically, there's no problem of being able to present these things at the same time, since they have done, even since the partnership with Disney, which this is the last part of that partnership. The programs have aired pretty much simultaneously. So I don't know why they're doing this, but I've seen kind of a move by the BBC in other areas to kind of push away the international audience. For quite some time, I've been able to listen to BBC Radio and podcast over an app that the BBC provided everybody. And about a month or so ago, they notified anyone living outside the UK that this service would not be available to us anymore, and we would have to go to a BBC app. And this new BBC app has fewer of the radio stations. We get Radio 4 and World Service, and that's about it. And as for podcast, I think we have most of them, but they're not organized very well. And it's almost like saying, you're not in the UK, so we don't really care about you. And I'm starting to get that from the BBC, and that's a shame, because I've been a fan of BBC since I was a teenager. I used to listen to the World Service on shortwave. I had a radio station in town that used to buy programs from the BBC transcription service. So I heard shows like Steptoe and Son and the Day of the Triffids and many other things, Dad's Army, come by the BBC transcription service so I could hear them here. They would not have ever been available or even known about for then. Of course, Monty Python and Doctor Who itself started on public television back in the day. So it seemed like the BBC wanted to have some kind of outreach at one time, and now have become a bit more nationalistic. I don't know if that has anything to do with American politics or if it has anything to do with anything, British politics, who knows. But I'm disappointed in this. I am looking forward to the unit series and hope that the Christmas presentation of Doctor Who, which will be in late 2026 during probably Christmas Day 2026, will be available to us on that day. But there seems to be no guarantee of such things, and we're back to where we were in the 70s, where we could wait a month or more until we saw whatever the latest BBC content was. So that's my rant. I do highly appreciate all of my friends from the UK. Many of you have been on with this channel since the very beginning, and I find you to be most interesting to read and to correspond with. So I will miss that opportunity to do that on this particular series, and hope that's not an ongoing thing. So if you think it's worth subscribing, please click subscribe, and a like would be nice as well. We will be later this week, actually, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll be talking with Professor O, talking movies with Professor O, and the movie will be Raiders of the Lost Ark. So we hope that you'll join us for that. And until then, don't go far.